Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. As part of the international commemorative of Red Cross and Red Crescent Movement, the South African Red Cross Society will launch and hand over a bakery project to the uMzimkhulu community in KwaZulu-Natal. Now, World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day is commemorated on the 8th of May. World Red Cross Day aims to recognize and mobilize the power of humanity and appreciate the patronage of the Red Cross volunteers. The movement prides itself on its ability to rapidly mobilize the power of humanity, the volunteers and communities who are always ready and willing to help those affected in any crisis. Let's now get more from the Siyabonga Hlatshwayo, who's the KZN provincial manager of Red Cross. A very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for your time. It sounds like a fantastic initiative. Tell us more about this project.
Good afternoon to you and viewers at home. Yes, tomorrow we'll be commemorating the World Red Cross Day, which is actually a day where we are actually celebrating and commemorating the life of the co-founder of the Red Cross movement, Mr. Henry Dunant. So tomorrow we are going to be in the communities under a theme that says everything that we are doing comes from our heart. We are actually going to be celebrating those actually who are our foot soldiers in the communities that are working hard each and every day. As part of some of the projects that I'm going to be outlining, they are leading them in the communities. So we are joining forces with them tomorrow, and we will be working with them and also handing over the bakery project and other projects also.
So what does this bakery project entail? What will happen?
Okay. The Red Cross Society is actually, in its establishment, is to complement government's efforts during times of disasters and also encouraging communities to be resilient to issues of like the poverty and other issues. So these kind of projects are the projects where now we are giving power to the community, encouraging the communities to be resilient and also independent. So this project is one of the projects that we are handing over to a group of ladies who have been working very hard and very committed. From the time we first met these ladies, they were actually baking using pots that were actually baking like 4 breads per hour. And we went on, we supported them to now where we have procured machines and equipment that is helping them to produce 36 breads per hour. So that is the support that we are providing to the communities. We have garden projects that we are also handing over to the communities, drilling boreholes as there is water scarcity in the communities. Also, we have community home-based care projects where we are looking after very sick people at home that cannot be able to help themselves, as well as what we call orphans and vulnerable children. So those are the projects that we are embarking on in the communities. And the bakery project is part of those projects.
Mobilizing the power of humanity is an important call for the Red Cross. Talk to us about the impact that you're hoping to have as this event gets underway. I understand that it's held every year on the 8th of May, where you try and do something to empower communities.
Okay. By the way, is our daily activity. We are active in the communities each and every day, and here we are actually going back to celebrate our foot soldiers, celebrate the day and commemorate the day. And this project is contributing now into encouraging communities to do things themselves, to be resilient and also independent and be able to generate income. I always say that poverty in most cases is in the center of disasters, and poverty always exacerbates vulnerability towards disasters. And the more we can work with community and develop communities, and that would even discourage people who get to relocate, coming to cities, end up staying in informal settlements, which are mostly the most vulnerable areas to disasters. If we can invest into communities and develop communities, that would help in minimizing the movement of people to the cities and also minimizing the risk of being exposed to disasters.
And What sort of response do you get on the ground as you initiate these projects and really see the impact that it has on communities?
The response is quite positive. As you were saying, that like the strength of the Red Cross Society is in the foot soldiers, the volunteers of the Red Cross. So those are the people that are actually in the communities, and they are well received and well accepted by the communities as per the work that they are doing and the services that we are delivering each and every day in the communities.
So as you commemorate World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day, what are some of the messages that you're hoping to spread and perhaps reiterate?
Currently, especially here in KwaZulu-Natal, we have been affected by a number of disasters, and we are still trying to recover from those disasters. The messages that we are actually spreading out, it is encouraging recovery from rehabilitation and recovery from the disasters that we have experienced. We're looking at the issues of COVID-19 that left many people unemployed, losing livelihoods and businesses. So by us investing into communities, we are actually saying to people, let us work together, let us revive even the economy, let us contribute towards the rebuilding of our own province and recovery from what we have faced before, and also to be independent, to encourage people to be independent and not to be always expecting to be employed. But let us create job opportunities, let us invest, let us use our land that we have, especially in the communities.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. Of course, Siyabonga Hlatshwayo, KZN Provincial Manager of the Red Cross, speaking to us as a part of the international commemorative event taking place on the 8th of May, really just recognizing and mobilizing the power of humanity.